Hello everybody, welcome to Art in Motion, and today we're going to talk about NFTs. Now you might be wondering, first of all, what is an NFT? Sounds like nonsense to me. I've heard about this crap. It sounds like a scam. Well, let me explain. It's basically a digital form of authentication. For example, here are two comic books. There are hundreds of thousands of copies of these comic books. I have two copies of these comic books, but mine are unique. They are numbered, each number 13, out of 100 copies that are signed. One of them is signed by Stan Lee, the other is signed by John Romita. Each one of them comes with a certificate of authentication as proof that these comics were actually signed by these people. Now, what's interesting is generally when you get something authenticated or CGC'd or whichever, you would have to send in a photograph of you with the person who signed it, holding the comic book with the signature on it and all sorts of stuff, just to prove that you actually got this signed by that person. But when it comes to NFTs, that's where things get tricky. And that's my problem with NFTs, because I've seen a lot of problems where people are uploading other people's work. And it's worse on some websites than others, but we'll get into that because I'm going to show you 4 platforms that I think you should try if you want to try selling your art as an NFT. There is a lot of money to be made, but you're going to have to be authentic, original, and try your best to stand out from the rest. Don't be lazy and don't be stupid. Just upload your original work, your best work, because people are going to be spending money on it. So, enough of that. Let's just dive right on in. Let's take a look at these different platforms where you can sell your work as NFTs. The first one we're going to look at is superrare.co. SuperRare is possibly one of the best places that you can upload your work and create NFTs to sell. You can't just create a profile and join. You actually have to apply and tell them about yourself and show them your work before you can get started. So what you're going to want to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom of their page, and over here under For Artists we've got Submit Artist Profile. You just click on it and it'll take you to this Google form, which you're just going to fill it out, link to your portfolios, link to your social media accounts as well. You're going to link to your portfolio, give them all your details, as well as introduce yourself in a minute-long video talking about yourself and your art, pretty much trying to convince them to take you on as a artist for their platform. And it's pretty much as simple as that. I haven't applied to SuperRare yet, but I will. I just want to build up specific assets that I want to sell on just their platform. Let's just take a look at the next one, which is niftygateway.com. Nifty Gateway is also a lot like SuperRare, where you actually need to be invited and you actually have to apply. So what you're going to want to do is just scroll all the way down to the bottom, click on Create a Nifty with Us, and it'll take you to a page that looks something like this, and click Apply Now. You've just got to follow the instructions on the screen. Pretty much the same stuff is going to be needed for Nifty Gateway that you would for SuperRare. You're going to have to link to your portfolio, link to social medias, as well as create a minute-long video introducing yourself and telling them more about your art. Once you're done with that, you'll eventually get contacted by them. I have applied to Nifty Gateway, but I haven't received any confirmation just yet, purely because, I've just applied. It must have been an hour or two ago when I applied. So, hey, wish me luck. Hopefully I'll get on their platform and I'll create some awesome art and I will take you along with that journey. But for now, I am on Rarible. Rarible is pretty much a free-for-all kind of platform, almost. And I do say almost, because you can create an account, start uploading your art, turning it into NFTs, and you're free to do what you want. Now, you are more likely to sell if you are a verified user. In order to get verified, you're going to want to click on My Items, go down to get verified and follow the instructions as you would with anything else. And you click on get verified and follow the instructions. It's as simple as that. That's one of my major issues though with Rarible. Even though I'm not yet verified, I was able to upload art, claim it was my own, do whatever I want with it. Because one thing I have seen on Rarible is a lot of people uploading other people's art and claiming it as their own, selling it as an NFT, which I'm pretty sure will get them into a lot of trouble because you can track every single transaction on the blockchain. So these people are going to be in a lot of trouble if they get caught. So keep an eye out for those guys. Try your best to report them and support the actual artist who owns those works. But that's all we're going to say about Rarible. It's still a very good platform. It's way more accessible. So if you want to get started in NFTs, I rate Rarible is your quickest route to NFTs. But what we will take a look at next is OpenC. OpenC is a lot like Rarible. I just find there's a lot less nonsense art on it. There's a lot more high quality work being sold on this site. So chances are people are going to want to buy your stuff because this site seems to be a little bit more reputable. So you can give this a try, but I warn you, it doesn't matter what platform you use. You are going to need a MetaMask wallet as well as Ethereum in that wallet, because just to upload, just to turn an artwork into an NFT costs a heck of a lot. I thought it was quite cheap, but apparently the one NFT that I have made cost me around $30, $40 to make. So be careful, because I've seen it where sometimes the fees cost as much as $100, sometimes even more. I saw a post a while back where somebody was reporting having had $700 as their fees in order to create an NFT, which to me is ridiculous. It's not really worth it. Can you imagine if you were trying to sell something cheaply and just put it out there for people to buy, to support you? You would never make back that money. So be careful, think about what you want to post, make sure it's things that people want to buy in order to support you, so they can be proud to own that piece of art from you. Because that's what this is about. It is about you being able to earn royalties off of all the sales of all your artworks from the fans that support you. Instead of, some person downloading your artworks, printing them out and selling them. This is a way to support artists and add value to their digital art. It's incredible. I see there's a lot of growing pains and a lot of problems, but I think as this technology matures, the market will just get better and more valuable. So I say it's worth looking into. Just be careful, do your research. So until next time, don't be lazy and stay creative. Cheers.
Look, I ain't saying that I'm rich, cause if I'm honest, I've never been. But when I look at all these other kids, I feel just a little bit ahead of them. You should know the business is competitive. There's a lot of people that I'm better than. Even veterans ain't got the knowledge I do. I've been reinvesting all I ever spent. Stop pretending like you poppin'. Who been out here making profit? Told my mama that I got this. I wonder if she noticed what my job is. I don't know how I'ma make it, but I know no matter what, I'm finna find a way. All my homies finna eat and I ain't letting no one on my team look at an empty plate. Yeah. Went from a boy to a man. Ay, every day been making plans. Ay, they don't really understand. Ay, gotta look out for the family. I won't fall for any scam. Yeah, only worried about the fans. Yeah, I won't compromise the brand. Yeah, I've been saving up the bands. Whoa.
After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it.